Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm back with another match reaction. The full-time score at Bramal Lane, Sheffield United 1, Swansea City 0. Josh TYMON own goal. Yeah, a bit of a mixed performance to be honest with you. I thought first half we looked very bright, and then second half, we let our heads drop after the TYMON own goal just before half time. I think, on a positive note, all three games we've lost this season have only been, 1-0 defeats, so it's not as if we're getting smashed, whereas last season we'd come away to these teams such as, Middlesbrough, West Brom, Sheffield United, that quality of teams, and we'd get beaten by quite a bit more, to be honest with you. I know Sheffield United went in the division last season, but when we played them the season before that, I think we lost 4 or 5-0 to them at their place. So, that's one positive. We're very much in the games. We give every side in the division a run for their money so far. Still, very disappointing. I think, had we held on at Bristol, maybe I wouldn't be so disappointed with tonight's defeat. But I think because of that, we needed to get a point going into this, and we haven't got it. We've fallen adrift now from those teams above us. I believe we sit 4 points from the playoffs now, 12th position. At the start of the season, I didn't expect us to be playoff contenders anyway, but it's always nice to be in with a shout. As long as possible. You don't want to get to the end of the season and have nothing to play for, do you? So, it is a bit of a shame in that respect, but it wasn't a bad performance on the whole. I thought second half we were pretty shit, but first half we were good. We had spells, but again, we can't take our chances and can't, make it count. We lack that, that striker. I know Miles Peart-Harris played there today. He did miss a sitter. It was probably the only real chance of note that I can think of. More minutes under his belt and more experience, and he puts that in the net. I think we're missing Cullen's energy. We're also missing Franco's energy and work rate in midfield. I don't know why he was taken off against Bristol City, and I don't know why he didn't start today, and I don't know why he didn't come on either. He made 5 substitutions and he wasn't one of them. There's either that he's not 100% fit, or something's happened between him and Luke Williams, because there's no way he doesn't get into our team. He's been our best player this season in my opinion, between him and Ollie Cooper. So God knows why Gonzalo Franco wasn't in the side today, or even brought in. Vapotnik looked a bit off the boil when he come on. So did Azim Abdullah. I thought Bianchini was okay. He hasn't had much game time, but I really think we missed Cullen and we missed Franco in a game like this. But yeah, as I said, on the whole, it wasn't a very bad performance. But there are positives we can take. But I think we got 2 wins on the bouncer now. In our last 2, we've had a draw and a defeat, so no wins in our last 2 games. So I think going into the international break, that makes this Saturday's home fixture against Stoke a must-win, in my opinion. To see us off with a victory before the international break. But player ratings then, Vigouroux in goal. I'm going to give Vigouroux. I'm genuinely going to give him an 8. I know he conceded a goal, but I think he was arguably our best player, made some very good saves, and had it not been for him, we probably could have lost 2 or 3-0. Key was pretty average, I'll give him a 6. Kabango and Darlin, very good again, had a few chances from set pieces. I'll give them both a 6.5. Josh TYMON then, I don't want to be too critical on him. I know he did get the own goal, and then there was a chance earlier on in the second half where he gave the ball away, and 9 times out of 10 the striker does finish that, so he got let off the hook with that. But other than those 2 moments, I don't think he had a bad game overall, and he's been great all season, so I don't want to criticise him too much, but I'm just going to give him an average 5 out of 10. Grimes in midfield. It's hard to say with Grimes because, sometimes he doesn't really do anything, and then other times he looks like one of the best players on the pitch, and, he has been consistent for us over the years. But I probably have to give him a 6. I thought he was okay. Fulton, he's had a lot of criticism from our fans in the last few seasons, but I thought he was okay today, 6.5. Ollie Cooper, wasn't great, but wasn't terrible. Wasn't one of his best games this season, but I think that's just because of how good he's played this season. So when, he doesn't have a performance as good as he has done previously, you do notice it a lot more. So I'll probably give him a 6, I think. Ronald, he just struggles to get in the game. He just struggles to get involved in the game. You know, it's his decision making. He's got the confidence, he's got the ability, he's got the pace, he's got the skills. He's got most things you need for a winger. It's just his decision making. I think, you know, he needs time to get used to the way we play. You know, I know he's been here for a while now, but I think it does take time. But his decision making lets him down. I'll probably give Ronald, I'll have to give him a 5, to be honest with you. The Ji-sung Om, I'll probably give him a 7. I thought he was quite bright, you know, making things happen. Again, maybe his decision making's a bit off, but you know, he needs time to adapt to this league as well. But I think I'll give him a 7. Miles Peart-Harris, I thought he was pretty good considering he's playing slightly out of position. You know, the only thing he was missing was a goal, and he did have that chance to slot one away. But as I said, with more experience and more time, he'll score that. So I'll probably give him a 6. The subs then, so the first lot of subs we brought on were Vopotnik and Bianchini. I'm going to give Bianchini a 6. I'll give Vopotnik a 5. Both didn't really do anything of note, but both weren't great. But I think Bianchini just edged Vopotnik for performance because he was trying to be very direct, was trying to make things happen. So that's the ratings I go for them. And then we brought on Azim Abdullahi and Joe Allen then. I thought Joe was pretty good when he come on. I'll give him a 6.5. I thought he was trying to make things happen, trying to go forward, took a few set pieces. So I'll give Joe a 6.5. Azim Abdullahi, I'll have to give him a 5, to be honest. I don't think he was great when he come on. So yeah, I'll give him a 5. And then lastly, we brought on Kyle Norton. It's hard with Norton because, again, similar to Grimes, 1 minute he looks great and next minute he doesn't really do much. But I'm gonna give Norton a 6. I thought he was pretty decent when he come on against his boyhood club. And then Luke Williams, then if I had to give him a rating, I think he got a lot of things right, but I think, again, it's the substitutions that I think let him down and did let him down again today. So for that reason, I'm just going to give him a standard 6, to be honest with you. So yeah, in terms of a man of the match then, if I had to give a man of the match for, well, for us, our best player, I think, was probably, well, I think it was Lawrence Vigouroux, to be fair. He was definitely our best player. But if I had to give a man of the match for the overall game, I'd give it to Sheffield United's Andre Brooks. I thought he was very good. But yeah, very disappointing. Wasn't a bad performance overall, but you know, I think with time we'll start picking up points in games like these. But yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this. I have also uploaded a video on the Six Aside channel. I don't know if any of you have seen that already. Some of you might have seen that. We've uploaded today, me and my mates. So if you could give that a watch as well, that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, in terms of this channel, I will be back on Friday night for my match preview ahead of Stoke City at home. So yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this and stay tuned for that.